Imagine stepping into an elevator and someone casually says, "So, busy day?" Instantly, your mind looks for an escape. Or you're at a gathering and someone asks about the weather, and something inside you just shuts down. For some people, small talk is harmless and easy. For others, it feels draining, uncomfortable, almost painful. This difference isn't random. It comes from how different minds are wired. The first group simply isn't built for surface-level interaction. Research shows that some people have a strong need for meaning and mental depth. Their brains constantly search for substance, ideas, and patterns. So when they hear questions like, "How was your weekend?" their mind doesn't feel engaged, it feels bored. Shallow conversation gives them very little mental reward. But when the topic shifts to emotions, ideas, life, or purpose, they suddenly come alive. They aren't antisocial, they're selective. They don't hate talking, they hate talking about nothing. The second group dislikes small talk for a completely different reason. For them, it isn't boring, it's exhausting. Every casual conversation feels like a performance. While others speak naturally, their mind is busy asking questions like, "Did that sound awkward? Am I talking too much? Or, should I smile more?" Psychologists describe this as mental overload. Instead of being present, they constantly monitor themselves. Over time, their brain associates small talk with stress, so they begin avoiding it, not because they dislike people, but because the mental cost is too high. The third group has reached a deeper realization. They've noticed that small talk is mostly scripted. When someone asks, "How are you?" the expected answer is good, even if that isn't true. These social routines keep interactions polite and safe, but they also keep them shallow. For people who value honesty and authenticity, small talk doesn't feel neutral, it feels fake. It feels like playing a role instead of being real. Psychologists call this an authenticity conflict. For these individuals, small talk isn't connection, it's avoidance. One interesting trait connects many people who dislike small talk: they're comfortable with silence. While most people panic during quiet moments and rush to fill them, these individuals don't feel the need to perform. Silence feels honest to them. It doesn't pretend, explain, or impress, it simply exists. And for many, that honesty feels more real than forced conversation. There's a common misunderstanding that people who hate small talk think they're better than others. While that can be true for a few, for most people it's the opposite. Small talk is safe, nothing personal is at risk. Deep conversation, however, requires vulnerability. You reveal your thoughts, your fears, and your truth. When someone skips small talk and goes straight to depth, they aren't being arrogant, they're being brave. They're choosing honesty over comfort. In the end, people who dislike small talk don't hate people. They usually prefer fewer connections with more depth. Research shows they often have smaller social circles, but stronger emotional bonds. To them, small talk doesn't create closeness, it delays it. Every moment spent on the surface feels like time not spent connecting for real. So if you hate small talk, there's nothing wrong with you. Maybe your mind craves meaning. Maybe you're tired of pretending. Or maybe you simply refuse to live on the surface. You're not distant, you're intentional. And the next time someone seems uncomfortable with casual conversation, don't assume they're rude. They might just be waiting for something real to begin.